He said to the crowd, "The more you feed me, the more I feed you."
Welcome to Frail Fragments Monster Closet, Season 3.
Let me put my sunglasses on. Hey! This is the Monster Closet episode 243. It's Monday, August 17th, 2026. We have a special guest today, Sina. I'm not sure how to say your last name. Can you say your last name?
Momtahan.
Nice. And his link's up here. There you go, man. And, we had the pleasure of working with Sina for our last show at the Paminar, Saturday, July 25th, 2026. Mateus, would always say your name to me, and I had the opportunity and pleasure of checking out some of your music, and you're amazing. And he just thinks he thinks the world of you, and what you see is what you get, and what you hear is what you get, because we hired him to be there, and he did a great job. And he spent the whole night mixing, and we got the turnaround was amazing. And the sound quality of what he was able to capture was amazing as a sound tech engineer. And another thing I must say, that's I find is, it's hit or miss with sound engineers or sound techs or whatever. You had this energy about you where you were calming things down.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. It was all this stuff, and you're just don't worry, everything's fine. It's
if you're doing it and loving it, and you're just doing it as a job, that's the difference,
Yeah, man, you're a true professional, and I want to thank you for really caring, about music. And I know I will work with you again. I'd love to, hire you for when we do a heavy show and stuff, to capture that as well.
For sure.
And we're just catching up with Sina because I wanted to kind of start the show right now because he's just walking along Humber Bay Parks area, and that place is just amazing, dude. That place is alive.
It's epic. It's quite epic, yes.
I mean, if you have if you're a single guy, man, that's the place to be. I always told Ace that too. My co-host here, Ace, he's kind of like a show pacer. Ace, Sina, Ace, and
nice to meet you.
Yeah, I was telling, do you like pets? Get a dog, man, and you're in, right? That's kind of how it works.
Exactly. I'm kind of on the fence with that, because dog needs the attention, and winters here are not quite
they're freezing,
time
bro.
Yeah, they're freezing.
Yeah.
Had we had maybe 10 degrees less, I would definitely get a dog, definitely. Yeah. But I kept my buddy's dog for a month.
Yeah.
And every day, 7:30 in the morning, this little guy would come up, put his head on my bed, and it would just go take me out,
Just a great way to meet people, though, right?
Yeah,
in that area,
absolutely.
Dude, you see tons of good-looking people with dogs, right? So,
absolutely. Yeah.
It's
you got a point,
it's just so developed. There's restaurants and coffee shops and just everything there now.
Everything.
It's an amazing spot, that you can go.
It needs a music venue still. It still doesn't have that, but if they add that too, then it's the whole shebang,
How long has it been since you've been living there, Sina?
Almost 3 years. This is where I am. 3 years, almost 3 years. Yeah.
Cool, dude. And
this went up 2012, and I moved in a couple of years ago, almost. Yeah.
what's crazy is I can't really see where you are exactly, but I recorded our second album in one of those buildings.
Oh, interesting. I'm like
Yeah,
Lakeshore and Parklawn area.
Yeah. That's where I
Yeah.
know where it is, but one of those new condos, like those 2012 condos.
Yeah.
It was just it was one of the first ones built around there, but it was brand new. And we recorded the second Frail Fragment album in one of those buildings. I used Buddy's closet to do vocals and to make.
What about the drums?
The drums we that's true. We did record them somewhere else.
Yeah, obviously. Like you can't do it in an apartment. Somebody's gonna come knock in the middle of the session.
But dude,
I do a lot. I do like saxophone and everything in my apartment. Nobody ever knocks, which is a blessing.
Oh,
but I'm pretty sure drums is gonna be the one that will get people knocking. You know? Yeah.
All right, Sina, do you want to go up and we'll touch base with you?
I'll be back in a couple of minutes just to get the elevator and go up.
Yeah.
And
So
I'll be right
just
back.
leave and then come back. Yeah.
All right. See you in a bit.
All right, so I don't know if we should hang up or how do we do this? Sina, if you can, just leave the conversation. I'm not sure, but I can
Can you manually?
There we go. I think he left.
Or
But
just lost connection on this.
well, whatever. Hopefully he comes back. And
Yeah,
he was just out. He was just out for a jog, and or a walk. And I was just trying to give him some advice, boy to man, you know what I mean?
Get a dog and start walking Marine Parade.
Exactly, bruh.
That's a nice walk.
I'm sure some fucking crazy shenanigans went down for that month he was babysitting his friend's dog.
Can do that, yeah. Okay, yeah, he left.
Yeah, so maybe he'll come back, but I think he will. He will come back. What's it called? So how was Halliburton, dude?
Halliburton was nice, man. Went to that farmer's market. Went for a little swim, right? Head Lake.
Yeah, you swam in that lake? In the park lake there?
In a little park
Pond
lake,
Fresh?
yeah. There was sand though. So we were chilling for a good minute. So
were you the only ones there?
Kinda. There was another couple there with another dog, right? A little small dog, but they weren't bothering us.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was quiet. Everything's quiet in Halliburton. So
yeah,
I really want to do something right there, right? Every summer. That's one of my
did
plans.
you take my suggestion and go to Cobaconk?
I had no time for Cobaconk because we had to go to do other stuff, right? Wolf Lodge, the conservation was fun, right?
Yeah.
And
you went to the wolf
fish
place?
and chips. Yeah, but we couldn't bring the dogs, right? So.
Oh yeah, they'd get fucking the wolves would go crazy over that shit.
There's a nice sculpture forest. Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful walking around.
Right.
Halliburton was the bomb shit, man.
I'm telling you, man. I go there all the time. Well,
that's your shit. Yeah.
Not anymore, but I just want to make sure. Hold on, guys. I just want to make sure we don't lose.
Is it recording?
Yeah. Sina. Yeah, it's recording still. I just want to make sure we don't lose Sina.
He just needs to come back.
Just needs to hop back on once he freshens up. We're gonna hang tight and we're gonna wait for him. That's how we do, right? Because that's how we roll.
We're all prepared on the Monster Closet. Merch coming soon, guys.
Oh yeah, let's talk about merch. Yeah, let's talk about merch. So yeah, we a colleague of ours, he hooked up with some chick that does the shirt pressing, right?
Shirt printing, yeah.
And this guy seems like he's head over heels with this chick, which is great, and I'm happy for our friend of ours. And he's finding happiness, and it just turns out that she has a press at her house.
Thank God.
And she's into making fucking shirts. So I mean, we're gonna get some Monster Closet shirts worked out. We're gonna get some Frail Fragment shirts worked out, and another thing is we're gonna have merch, and we're gonna have Frail Fragments FRAGMENT'S coming out. Because I'm going into the studio on Thursday to finish mixing the album, and then I'm gonna contact Noah. 4 hours away, and that 4 hours is
Fuck
here
yeah.
now on Thursday. So I'm gonna do that shit.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
excited to do that. And yeah, it's just it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's too bad that I don't know. I don't know what's see, I don't know how I'm gonna edit this, right? Because it's gonna be like Sina, it's gonna be us, and it's gonna be
Advertising.
Sina, right? So
Yeah.
advertising our shit. And then and Mike just messaged me. He wants Frail Fragment to play his birthday party.
There you go.
I don't think we're gonna be able to do that, unfortunately, because
Ah.
of my well, fortunately, I'm having a baby around now soon. So I mean, I
Okay.
gotta be local. I can't be thinking about shows right now, to be honest with you. I kind of have to, recording's one thing. I need to get this done. There's a knowing there for me where I just feel like I need to keep. This is another thing that happened to me today, man. Like,
Yeah.
last night I woke up and I was just like singing this song in my head that we were just fucking around with at the studio, like jamming. And I'm
Okay.
like, dude, record this. This is like,
All right.
like after this album. So in 9 weeks, do this song, bro. This song is fucking hype.
It's a hit.
So
it's
it's
a
like,
hit.
and I'm just like thinking, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta keep doing this.
Love.
There we go.
Love a good
There we go.
freestyle. Sina's back.
Sina's back in his house. He's all freshened up.
Hello.
What's up, buddy?
How are you guys? Good.
We're good, man. Nice place, dude.
Nice
Oh,
setting.
thanks.
You weren't kidding,
Yes.
dude. You
No,
got
I'm not
this-
kidding.
I'm telling you, Ace, that he plays like a lot of instruments. I mean, he's amazing. He has this dark, I don't know if it's, I'm not gonna say Arabic, but it's like a Middle Eastern kind of touch to his rock and roll and stuff. And he's always doing,
Yeah.
look at his place, dude.
That's
He has
amazing.
odes.
Uh,
He
all
can
the
play.
stuff is hanging up there.
This guy's a musical professional, in my opinion, just from watching the shit I've seen him do online. And are you still working as an engineer in the industry for professionally?
Yes.
Big artist.
Aurora Cultural Center is where I currently work as an audio engineer. They have like one of the top of the line like venues in Aurora because it's the cultural center. It's right next to the library with a real nice room, like what do you call Digico mixer? Everything's on Dante, and it's just fabulous. Great mics. Yeah. Check
Aurora
it
is
out
gorgeous,
if you ever
dude.
pass by. Yeah. I was lucky. I was playing a show actually myself, and the guys were like kind of struggling to serve us. So I was like, "You guys need some help? You got a real nice venue, And they were
Oh
like,
wow, that's how
"Yeah,
you
send
that's
us
how
your
you got
resume."
hired.
That's how I got hired,
Nice.
literally. Yeah. And I was like, "Why did you take me there?" It was like you were telling us which frequencies to take out of your monitors. Like it was obvious you knew stuff. So
That's
I
so
was like,
cool,
"Oh,
man.
thanks. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's the story." And the guys are amazing. Like
You were telling me you're working on some rock and roll like type stuff right now at the Paminar. Is that online right now? Any of the newer stuff that you've been doing, is it online?
Yes, some of it is there. Yeah, if you go to my website, which is Solid Peaks Audio, you can
Solid
check
Peaks.
it out there. New mixes, Solid Peaks Audio.
Cool, man. And are you going to be playing live anytime soon?
Currently, nothing on the works yet. I have some shows coming up in actually where there's this Iranian artist coming to town, which I'm going to be playing with end of August 28th and 29th in Toronto, and then we're touring to Montreal and Vancouver and all that stuff. But that's
Where are you playing?
specifically.
Where are you playing in Toronto?
I have to look it up, honestly. I don't even know our venue yet
No,
because it's still in the work. But it will be on my page, which is the Oceanic Flow one. It's at Oceanic Flow on Instagram. Yeah.
Nice. And okay, cool. And yeah, just a little bit about that Frail Fragment performance at the Paminar. My vision was to kind of make an art project to get, Sina to handle the audio, and then I hired Ricardo Cavallo to do the visual. So we're just going to wait for the visual, and then we're going to release it that way. But after this podcast, we're going to release it on YouTube. Once I post this podcast on YouTube, I'm going to release that album. And all I did, Sina, was cut out the dead air kind of, and
Bits
just,
and
song
pieces.
1, song 2,
And
song
the-
3, song 4, you know what I mean? So, that will be
yeah.
available. That will be available after this podcast. And, Sina was the one behind it. He was the one to make it sound so nice. And I think it was a great performance, and it's going to look really nice too. And that's part
man.
2, where it's like, Pamina
It's
is
gonna
really
be
cool
awesome.
because you're on a kind of like a wood stage, and there's a tree growing out of the stage, and it's all lit up. And, so it's going to be a nice thing to do, I feel anyway. So thank you for being a part of it.
My pleasure.
And, so
You
is
guys
there...
it was a really great show. I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed recording. I enjoyed mixing it. And now
thank
being
you.
on the podcast, all of that.
I want you to hear us play heavy though. I don't know how we would do the horseshoe really, like to get that sounding the way it sounds, because the horseshoe's board is so old, and I don't know how you would go about doing it at the horseshoe, but we'll talk, I'm gonna book the horseshoe circa May of next year for my birthday. And
All right.
and I'll let you
Awesome.
know. And
My birthday is close too.
When's your birthday?
It's April 22nd, but we fall into the same astrological sign, I guess.
Are you a
if
Taurus for
If
real?
you go by that. I'm a Taurus too, yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Are you 82?
82? Yeah.
So
April
you're a
22nd,
water
82.
dog Taurus like me.
Exactly. I'm a water dog Taurus. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Sina, I want to come see you guys play. So please let me know when you're where you're playing on the 28th and the 29th.
I'll
when you know.
definitely send you the details. I'll send you the details in like a couple of minutes. Like it's on our WhatsApp group. I just haven't paid enough attention to
No,
the
it's all
venue
good.
yet.
What I want to know, Sina, is, do you remember, was there a pinnacle moment that you knew you had to play music?
Yes. When I was a child, every, let's say, Friday for you guys, which is Thursday for us, because we only have one day as the weekend, and it falls on a Friday. We'd have people come over to our apartment back in Tehran, Iran, and jam. And one day we had this cellist who was a friend of my dad's friend, who was my first music teacher. And he was a viola player, but he was a multi-instrumentalist, a singer, very cool, hippie guy, So he brought his classical cellist friend to our apartment, and then he was like, "Okay, play them some Bach," And I was literally this little kid sitting in front of his cello with the F holes like shooting at my face, and he just went for, and he played that, and just like tears just came running down my face, and I was captivated. I was like, wow, what is this? Like, oh my God, I love music, but like that was the moment that like completely like transformed me. And I was like, I want to become a musician. That was a seed. I still didn't think I'd become an actual musician, but like I would take music much more seriously. And then when I left Iran, in
How old were you? How old were
2001,
you when that cello happened?
That was like 10, maybe 11,
Okay.
10,
Okay.
around there. And then I left when I was 18. I went to Cyprus, and there I was studying computer science for some reason. It was the only way to get out of that place, so I did. And halfway through, we formed a band. I had this Greek Cypriot friend who was into the Rolling Stones, that we met in the college's music society, whatever. So we got together, we made a band. It was like a hand percussions, acoustic, me on flute and vocals, and a keyboard player. We did some shows at the university, and that's when I was like, oh, this is getting serious, like, and little by little, it just kept accumulating during the years. And I mellowed out from like a complete metalhead to what I am today, I guess. My upbringing was like on 60s, 70s rock. We kind of missed the 80s because there was war, and then we came back in the 90s when like satellite TV was a thing, so we could like get information from the rest of the world. And by 2000, I'd left, so it was new territory to explore, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you were saying like you wanted to leave Iran, right? You wanted to leave Iran.
Yes,
at 8,
very
was it
much.
8? So what was the headspace? How old were you when you left? 18?
When I left, I was 18. Yeah,
Okay.
I was 18. But ever since I was 10, I kind of knew like, no, probably not my place. You know,
What was
I'm not
what
gonna
was
stick around.
what was bothering you? Like what was
Uh,
it? Sorry, I'm naive to this
it's a
whole.
it's a
Was it the war?
totalitarian regime, Sharia law stuff going on. So music wasn't a thing, and especially rock music, any sort of like Western evil music, was banned. So everything that happened culturally in Iran for the let's say upper middle class was all done in our houses, like so underground stuff happening. Everything was underground, and like just keeping that double life was not something I was interested in. I wanted to be myself in every possible aspect of that work. And I had a family who were all like agnostic atheists for 2 generations, so we were not gonna fit into that, and a lot of other people too. And looking at the trajectory now, you see all these uprisings and whatever, and it was the first nation to dive into the disaster, and hopefully the first one to bounce back from the disaster as well.
Wow. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I mean, it's cool
It's
that
a
you're here now
journey
and we're
for
talking.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a journey. It's still going on, Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry to ask, but is your like immediate family still in Iran, or are you here by yourself without
Yes,
family?
mom,
or,
dad,
okay.
and a brother. Mom, dad, and a brother are still in Iran. I would have loved for them to join me. Mom and dad might at some point. My brother's got to serve army, and it's compulsory, so it's a thing. And they wouldn't let you get a passport without one. And with everything going on with the war with America and Israel and the tensions of the region, it's quite a. It's
Like,
something that's constantly.
is your brother and
like,
your mom and your dad, are they scared to be living in Iran right now? Like, I mean, what's the
everybody
insight
is
over there?
always scared to live in Iran, because imagine it's like it's inflation rates of above 70% at the moment and climbing, and it's been climbing ever since I was born. So when I was born, an American dollar to the Persian rials was like 1 to 100, maybe 70, 80. Now it's 1 to almost 200,000. So you can imagine how much the economy is tanked, and it's still tanking because new sanctions, whatever, and it all tails on jihadism. Basically, you have a jihadist government. They're not willing to back off. There's history between Iran and the West and all that stuff, and they somehow took advantage of the tensions and suppressed the rest of the opposition and took over the government. And this is what's been going on for the past 47 years. Is Sharia law or die,
Right.
And people fighting to get their rights back. Slowly as the economy tanks, And
I mean, I don't
it's
know, man.
brought
I don't know what to say. Yeah, it's like
quite a lot of ruin to the country, to the culture, and it's in and of itself is a peaceful culture, but this jihadism stuff it's got to go, and it eventually will, but it's taking its toll at the same time. You have to sometimes you gotta
honestly,
zoom out,
So honestly, is it like, there's this too, like Trump's trying to get in there. I feel he's like being kind of like coerced or convinced to go into Iran because Iran has oil and all kinds of shit that he can make tons of money on and get powerful. And, so it's like that too. But in that is going to come a lot of change for Iran, right? So it's like,
lots of change for the whole region, not just for Iran, for the whole region. It's not just an Iranian problem anymore. If that regime has a stronghold on like the choke point of like where the oil gets through, 20% of the oil of the world gets through, that's a disaster for everybody. And there is an opposition that can replace it that is not gonna be like that. It will want to at least work with the rest of the world. But
right.
There's a lot of different dynamics at work. There's the Russians, there's the European Union, there's China, there's America, there's all the tensions of all these places in the crossroads, which is Iran, between Turkey and the West, and then on this side, Pakistan, India, and China. So it's like, and Iran has always been this crossroads, like it's the Silk Road connecting China to Europe, from
Sure.
ages back. And if you're lived in a country like that, those tensions are always present. And we've been conquered like by so many in our history, by the Greeks, by the Turks, by the Afghans, by like England and Russia, and conquered and we're conquered back. So there's been a couple of at least 3-4 reincarnations of what Iran was and Iran is. So it's a very turbulent history of disappearing and reappearing.
Sina, I feel like we could talk about this for a long time. I want to have you back on the show. Right?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You got a lot of knowledge,
Of course.
and I like the way you say it. Right. So please come back and check us out. I want to ask you one last question. Is there anything that you want the audience to know about Sina? That you haven't said already, because she's like.
Just. If you love music and you feel like some essence of music has been lost in the production sense or community sense or our connections to each other, I consider myself a conduit and a bridge. Please reach out. Please reach out. That's the whole.
Sina, we're gonna put all your contacts here. And thank you so much for coming on and putting yourself out there. I mean, you didn't know what to expect.
Thank you for having me.
And come back on the show if you have something to promote. I mean, I'm looking forward to talking to you more. And
me too.
It's just cool, man. And thank you so much. This is the Monster Closet, episode 243, Monday, August 17th, 2026. We were here with Sina. I mean, amazing guest. At Frail Fragment, FrailFragment.com. Keep it locked. And with this episode, we're going to release our live album with Sina, behind the action. So, FrailFragment.com. Thank you so much again, okay?